Okay, let's dive into this brand new AI tool from Google. It's called NotebookLM, and honestly, it could completely change how you learn and work with information. Let's get right into it.
So let's kick things off with a problem that I'm pretty sure we all know a little too well. It doesn't matter if you're a student, a teacher, a researcher, we are just drowning in information we have to process every single day. You know that feeling, right? You're just staring at this mountain of PDFs, articles, random notes, and you're trying to somehow stitch it all together into something that makes sense. Turning all that raw data into actual knowledge, it's a huge challenge, and frankly, it's exhausting. Okay, but what if there was a tool designed specifically to tackle that exact problem? I mean, what if you had your own personal AI assistant? Well, let's meet NotebookLM.
All right, this is the part that is absolutely crucial to understand. Unlike those general chatbots that just scrape the entire internet for answers, NotebookLM works inside what's called a closed sandbox. What does that mean? It means it only uses the documents and sources that you provide. And the result of that? Well, you get no generic answers, no weird AI hallucinations, just insights that are totally relevant and verifiable because they're grounded in your stuff.
So the best way to think about it is like this. It's your own personal research assistant, but this one becomes an instant expert on whatever you give it. Your class notes? It knows them inside and out. That super dense research paper? It's got it. A brief for a new project? It's an expert. It's pretty amazing.
Okay, so how does this actually work? Let's get into the nuts and bolts.
So you start by creating what's called a notebook. And into this notebook, you can throw all kinds of sources. We're talking PDFs, Google Docs, links to websites, even just text you've copied. Oh, and here's a really cool tip. You can't just drop a YouTube link in there, but you can grab the video's transcript, copy and paste that right into your notebook, and boom, it's part of your research.
The whole workflow is so simple. Step 1, you upload your stuff. Step 2, you just start asking questions in a chat window, like you're talking to your documents. And step 3, you get back these amazing answers and summaries that are, you guessed it, grounded directly in your own content.
And this right here, this is probably the tool's single greatest strength. Look, every answer it spits out has these little numbered citations. And here's the magic. You click on one of those numbers, and it instantly shows you the exact passage in your original document where it got that information. That gives you total transparency. It's how you can actually trust the answers you're getting.
Okay, but we're just scratching the surface here. NotebookLM is way more than just a fancy chat tool. It's really designed to take you from just passively reading to actively learning. And it does that by generating brand new materials for you.
There's this feature called the AI Studio, and it's a powerhouse. With one click, it can instantly generate a whole bunch of study aids based on your documents. I'm talking quizzes to test yourself, flashcards, mind maps, even super detailed reports like a full study guide or an FAQ sheet.
All right, now check this out. This feature is a total game changer. It's called Audio Overview, and it literally turns your source materials into a custom podcast. Just think about that. You can study for your exam during your commute or while you're at the gym. It's brilliant.
And it's not some robotic voice reading to you. It actually sounds like two podcast hosts having a real, organic conversation about your notes. But it gets even better. You can change the format. You could have them debate two sides of a topic from your readings, or, and this is amazing, you can have them critique an essay you wrote to get instant feedback.
And it's not just audio either. If you're more of a visual learner, NotebookLM can create these really well-organized mind maps, so you can see how all the ideas connect. Or, get this, with just a single click, it can generate a whole polished video summary of your materials. I mean, complete with slides and a voiceover. Insane.
Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, but how are people actually using it in the real world? Well, as you can probably guess, the uses in education are immediate, and they're really powerful. For students, it's basically a personal tutor. It helps them whip up study guides and quizzes right from their own notes. For teachers and coaches, it's just a massive time saver. It helps them draft lesson plans, come up with discussion prompts, or even break down those dense professional development materials in just a few minutes.
What's really smart is that the tool is built to slide right into the world of education as it exists today. It's available for anyone 13 and over, and it even plugs into major systems that schools already use, like Google Classroom, Canvas, and Schoology. That just makes it super easy for a school to start using it.
All right, so obviously, whenever we're talking about a powerful AI tool like this one, we've got to talk about how to use it smartly and safely. The most important thing to remember is this. It's an assistant. It's not a replacement for your own brain. So, a few key things. Always double-check its outputs using those handy citations. Be really, really careful about uploading any sensitive or personal info. And always use its insights as a starting point for your own critical thinking, not the final word.
I love this quote from an educator because it just nails it. Use this to help your human brain, not to replace it. It's a tool to make you smarter, to assist your thinking, not to do your thinking for you. You know, a tool like this just opens up so many incredible new possibilities for learning. It's really exciting. And it kind of leaves us with one final big question to think about. If you had a personal expert ready to teach you anything, what would you master first?